Coming soon to theaters.
One, two, three, everyone!
Bonjour à tous et bienvenue à la deuxième partie de la cérémonie de remise des diplômes de Selwyn House de 2021. Welcome family, friends, and honored guests to the 2021 Selwyn House graduation ceremony. My name is Neil Banerjee, the head of senior school, and it is my honor to be your master's ceremony this morning. On May 28th, part 1 of our convocation ceremony took place under the tent in Guzo Yard. The graduating class represented their old boys ties. George Adamopoulos, class of 21, valedictorian, gave his address to his peers. And lastly, a ceremonial turning of the tassel and grad cap toss took place, followed by a celebratory brunch where the boys signed their yearbooks. Today's diploma ceremony will begin with a feature film that will recognize recipients of distinction and special awards and our headmaster's address. The official presentation of diplomas will take place live following the awards video presentation. It is now my distinct pleasure to welcome our headmaster, Mr. Mike Downey.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us to celebrate the Selwyn House graduates of 2021. I want to start by thanking the teachers and the staff at Selwyn House for all they have done preparing this group of young men for the world. It has been a very challenging year, and they have all worked very hard to make the year as normal as possible. This is a tremendously talented team of educators. I'd also like to congratulate and thank the parents for a job well done. We are all in this together, and as they say, it takes a village. and we are all on the same team helping to prepare these young men for the future. Thank you very much, and I will now turn it back over to Mr. Banerjee.
Thank you, Mr. Downey. We will now proceed with the presentation of the Distinction and Special Awards. Distinction Awards are given out to recognize students with distinction in academic achievement. I would like to call upon Ms. Jill Cook, Senior English Teacher, to present the GC Ian Burgess Award for Distinction in Creative Writing.
The GC Ian Burgess Award for Distinction in Creative Writing goes to a student who has shown a great attention to sensory detail, graceful phrasing, and the ability to describe emotional turning points well. This year's recipient is Matthew Homa.
Congratulations, Matthew Homa, and thank you, Ms. Jill Cook. Ms. Cook will also present the Byron W. Harker Prize for Distinction in Literature.
The Byron W. Harker Prize for Distinction in Literature goes to a student who has displayed a great depth of understanding of fiction and writes sophisticated prose in a scholarly voice. This year's recipient is Matthew Salvati.
Congratulations, Matthew Salvati, and thank you, Ms. Cook. I welcome Mr. Jonathan Bracewell, English teacher and debating coach, to present the E.C. Moody Debating Prize.
This was a particularly eventful year for debating. With all of the COVID restrictions and everything, we never actually made it out to a physical tournament. However, we attended more events than we have ever attended before online. The competition was fierce in the absence of geography as a factor to actually prevent other people from debating. So many tournaments were huge, and there are 3 debaters in particular who rose to the occasion and who helped me so much in organizing this year's debating team. I would like to present the E.C. Moody Award for Debating to 3 students, Matthew Homa, Sasha Klein, and Dylan Lee. Congratulations to all 3 of you, and thank you so much for all of your help this year.
Congratulations to Matthew Homa, Sasha Klein, and Dylan Lee, and thank you, Mr. Bracewell. I welcome Miss Lucy Martin, drama teacher, to present the Drama Award.
The Patricia Marsh Drama Prize is awarded to the grade 11 student who demonstrates creativity, joie de vivre, and all-round good fellowship. I have had the pleasure of working with this year's recipient since middle school, and I'm devastated to be losing my rock. He always knew the shows inside and out and could really help us if things went a little bit wonky. Some people think of actors as being show-offs, but my favorite type of actors are the ones who listen, take direction, and have each other's back behind stage. From pirate ships to submarines, from the misty mountains to the future, this year's recipient is Matteo Farias. Good luck on all your next adventures, Matteo.
Congratulations to Matteo Farias, and thank you, Ms. Martin. Maintenant, j'aimerais inviter Mme Guillet à présenter le prix de distinction en français régulier.
Le gagnant du prix de français régulier est Brandon Itzkovich. Il mérite ce prix pour les efforts qu'il met continuellement dans son travail, pour sa participation active et pour son enthousiasme pour les activités que nous faisons en classe. Bravo et merci Brandon.
Félicitations à Brandon Itzkovich et merci Mme Guillet. J'aimerais inviter M. Faubert et Mme Hébert à présenter les prix de distinction en français enrichi.
Le cours de français enrichi en 11e année était toute une expérience. Nous avons exploré le Japon, la culture autochtone et même les falaises des îles de la Madeleine, tout en passant par l'enquête policière et d'autres thèmes.
On retient de cette année qu'un cours de langue n'est pas limité à l'enseignement de la langue elle-même, mais peut aussi mener à l'introspection et à un travail sur soi. Le prix de français pour le groupe enrichi 11-1 est remis cette année à un élève qui a toujours participé activement au cours, a démontré une grande volonté de réussir et de s'améliorer, et il est le seul à avoir fait le travail bonus sur l'humour québécois. Il cherche toujours à s'améliorer malgré ses difficultés. Félicitations à Sean Vin.
Pour ma part, je tiens sincèrement à féliciter un élève qui s'est motivé lui-même et a su se dévouer à un cours qui n'est pas toujours facile. Ponctuel, travaillant, persévérant. Félicitations, Max Steinberg. N'oubliez jamais l'importance d'une 2e ou une 3e langue dans vos vies. Continuez à communiquer en français.
Et n'oubliez pas, le hockey, c'est dans la tête.
Félicitations à Sean Vin et Max Steinberg, et merci à M. Faubert et Mme Hubert. J'aimerais inviter Madame Vidal à présenter le prix de distinction en français plus.
C'est avec grand plaisir que je remets le prix du niveau Français Plus à Michael Feldman pour souligner sa persévérance et ses efforts en français. Cher Mikey, ce n'est jamais facile pour un anglophone de faire les niveaux les plus avancés en français, mais tu as su relever ce défi avec brio et distinction. J'espère que ton expérience du français et de la culture québécoise à Selwyn fera de toi un ambassadeur pour notre belle langue. Pour finir, j'espère que ce prix te fournira l'occasion de te pratiquer en français avec tes amis et tes proches tout en te divertissant. Je te souhaite beaucoup de succès pour la suite de ton parcours.
Félicitations à Michael Feldman et merci Madame Vidal. I welcome Mr. Elbling, Senior School Math Teacher, to present the Moody Prize for Distinction in CST Mathematics.
This student had a remarkably successful year in CST Math. He handled every new and challenging problem that I threw at him, and although he made it all look effortless, his success was a result of his natural mathematical abilities and his consistent work and effort. In addition to his stellar results, he was always a positive member of the class. He approached every activity with an open mind and a positive attitude, and he was always willing to help a classmate in need. I'm very honored to present the CST Math Award to Jaden Edgehill. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jaden Edgehill, and thank you, Mr. Elbling. I welcome Ms. Lana, Senior School Math Teacher, to present the Moody Prize for Distinction in SN Mathematics.
It's my pleasure to present the Moody Prize for Distinction in Mathematics. The SN Math course is rigorous, challenging, and the most advanced in the fabric curriculum. To achieve the highest average in the grade is fantastic accomplishment, but to accomplish that while being absent for ski training is even more extraordinary. Hugo Kalber, we are very proud of your responsible, independent, and diligent work this year. Bravo.
Congratulations to Hugo Culver, and thank you, Ms. Lana. I would like to now welcome Ms. Sayeg, Senior School Math Teacher and Department Head, to present the Distinction in Calculus Award.
The first three words that come to mind when I think of this award winner are hardworking, curious, and thorough. These qualities were present in every aspect of this student's commitment to excellence in calculus. He never compromised his pursuit towards mastery and was able to do so while still being kind, modest, and genuine. He takes pride in everything he does. I continue to find it so incredible to see how accomplished he is and how humble he remains. It is an absolute pleasure to announce the award recipient for calculus, Matthew Homa.
Congratulations, Matthew Homa, and thank you, Ms. Sayeg. I welcome Mr. Tom Downey, Senior School Science Teacher and Science Department Head, to present the Distinction in Physics Award.
Over the course of the year, this student consistently demonstrated critical thinking and problem-solving skills that allowed him to grasp and challenge the key concepts of physics. He's a hard worker who would not only complete his work, but strive to understand it fully and push his knowledge to the next level. His curiosity and desire to be successful have led to an excellent grasp of many abstract concepts in physics. This year's recipient for proficiency in physics, Matthew Homa. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Matthew Homa, and thank you, Mr. Downey. I welcome Mr. Kevin Boyle, Senior School Science Teacher, to present the Distinction in Chemistry Award.
This year's Chemistry Award recipient possesses an advanced understanding of matter, its particles, and their reaction mechanisms. He uses numbers to support his arguments, makes accurate predictions, and handles himself in the lab with care and precision. His attention to detail is truly impressive. This year's Chemistry Award recipient is Matthew Homa.
Congratulations, Matthew Homa, and thank you, Mr. Boyle. I welcome Mr. Bill Bedard, Computer Science Department Head and Yearbook Coordinator, to present the Yearbook Award.
The yearbook tie is one of the most difficult ties to earn at Selwyn House because it's for outstanding contribution to the yearbook, and that's tough. 3 this year are earning the 2021 yearbook tie. Eli Grant, Matthew Homa, and Dylan Lee started in the yearbook program when they were in grade 6, and every year since then they've been making contributions to the yearbook to make sure that we capture all of the memories of every year. This year, the Yearbook Award for Outstanding Leadership is given to Eli Grant because Eli should have been given his yearbook tie last year as photo editor. As a grade 10 student, he took on that challenge, and that's never been done before. Eli's one of those really quiet leaders that just goes above and beyond it, doesn't make a big deal. He's a fantastic student to work with, and I've really enjoyed working with Eli and all of the boys this year on the 2021 book. It is, in my opinion, one of the best that we've ever done. And I've been here for 25 years.
Congratulations, Eli Grant, Dylan Lee, and Matthew Homa, and thank you, Mr. Bedard. I welcome Mr. Bruce Maxwell, Senior School Social Studies teacher, to present the Vincent Prager Award for Law.
The Vincent Prager Class of 1959 Law Prize goes to Guillaume Charbonneau. Congratulations on your dedication, passion, and interest in law. I really hope one day you become a lawyer. You will get to spend 2 days at the Denton's Law Firm in Montreal, and congratulations on such a remarkable achievement.
Congratulations to Guillaume Charbonneau, and thank you, Mr. Maxwell. And now welcome Mr. Mark Watson, Social Studies Department Head and Senior School Social Studies teacher, to present the award for distinction in economics.
Here to present the prize for distinction in economics to a young man who, despite missing a portion of the year for athletics, still managed to get a near-perfect score in his exam and the highest overall mark. I present the award to Hugo Culver.
Congratulations to Hugo Culver, and thank you, Mr. Watson. I welcome Monsieur Bureau, Senior School Social Studies teacher, to present the award for Monde Contemporain.
Cette année, le récipiendaire pour le prix de Monde Contemporain n'a pas été aisé à choisir. Cet élève a su se démarquer dans une classe au niveau académique excellent. Tout au long de l'année, il m'a impressionné par ses travaux, mais surtout par sa compétence à vulgariser des enjeux contemporains très complexes. C'est pourquoi le lauréat cette année est remis à Sacha Klein-Charland. Bravo pour tous tes efforts et ton intégrité.
Congratulations to Sasha Klein-Charland, and thank you, Monsieur Bureau. I now welcome Ms. Treadell and Mr. Maxwell, Senior School Social Studies teachers, to present the award for Contemporary World.
The prize for distinction in Contemporary World goes to a student who was outstanding in class and did outstanding work all year.
And is co-recipient with outstanding performance in the classroom and never shied away from debate. This year's award winners are Dylan Lee
and Mike Feldman.
Congratulations to Dylan Lee and Michael Feldman, and thank you, Ms. Treadell and Mr. Maxwell. I welcome Ms. Treadell and Mr. Morovich, Senior School Social Studies teachers, to present the award for Political Science.
The prize for distinction in political science goes to a student who has been a consistent driver of conversation, our classroom vocabulary master, as well as a consistent supporter of his peers and the learning environment as a whole.
and his co-recipient had outstanding academic performance in the classroom and always an original thinker. The award goes to Max Middleman
and Jaden Edgehill.
Congratulations to Jaden Edgehill and Max Middleman, and thank you, Mr. Dell and Mr. Morovich. I'd like to welcome back Mr. Mark Watson to present the Trubetskoy Prize for Social Studies.
Here to present the Trubetskoy Prize for Social Studies to a young man who has excelled in both political science and economics, as well as most of the other social studies courses he's taken at Selwyn House. I present the award to Matt Azoulay.
Congratulations to Matt Azoulay, and thank you, Mr. Watson. We will now proceed with the presentation of the special awards. I welcome Ms. Brenda Montgomery, Director of Academic Innovation and Growth, to present the following two awards. Thomas Henry Pentland Molson Prize for General Excellence and the Governor General's Bronze Medal for Academic Distinction in the Secondary School.
The Thomas Henry Pentland Molson Prize for General Excellence is presented to the student in grade 11 who has the second highest academic average for the year. This year's recipient is a student who doesn't just raise the bar on academic achievement, he pushes that bar higher and higher with his keen intellect and steadfast work ethic. This year's recipient is Dylan Lee. The Governor General's Bronze Medal for Academic Distinction in the Secondary School is presented to the student in grade 11 who has achieved the highest academic average for the year. When we say the student has achieved the highest academic average in the class, that statement represents this student's incredible intellect, his unceasing curiosity, and exemplary work ethic. This year's recipient is Matthew Homa.
Congratulations to Dylan Lee and Matthew Homa, and thank you, Ms. Montgomery. I'd like to welcome Mr. Sam Nardi, Senior School Learning Strategist, to present the Massey Prize for Effort.
The Massey Prize for Effort is awarded each year to a student who displays sustained effort and application in the area of academics, regardless of achievement. This year's recipient displayed not only unwavering commitment to his academics, but also had the supremely important quality of self-awareness. And most importantly, knowing when he needed help and not being afraid to ask for it. It is my distinct honor to award this year's Massey Prize for Effort to Max Middleman.
Congratulations, Max Middleman, and thank you, Mr. Nardi. I welcome Mr. Mike Morvich, Director of Athletics, to present the Millennium Prize donated by the Class of '99.
The Millennium Prize, donated by the Class of 1999, is awarded each year by the grade 11 class to the student who best exemplifies, in the judgment of his peers, the following values: tolerance, compassion, generosity of spirit, kindness, and concern for others. This year's winner is what we call in sports vernacular the glue that holds the team together. This young man is known, loved, and deeply cared for. He brings out the best in all. This year's recipient is Aiden Rowis.
Congratulations, Aiden Rawas, and thank you, Mr. Morvich. I welcome back our headmaster, Mr. Mike Downey, to present the following awards: the Redpath Herald Award, the Thomas Chalmers Brainerd Memorial Award, the Jeffrey Russell Prize, and the Lucas Memorial Medal.
The Redpath Herald Award is awarded to the student, group of students, or member of the community who, in the opinion of the headmaster, has shown initiative of a creative nature in the organization, or planning of some project within the framework of the school, and worthy of recognition. We reached out to Dr. Dawn Vin last spring to ask for help preparing the school for what was going to be a very challenging fall. Dawn is an alumni of the school and a current parent. Despite his very busy schedule, he met with the senior administration team several times, the whole staff a couple of times, and he ran multiple town halls with the entire community to answer questions. He also had to deal with regular emails and phone calls from us. He was always more than eager to help at a time which may have been the busiest in his career. I can't think of anyone more deserving of the Redpath Herald Award than Dr. Dawn Vin for helping us all navigate this pandemic. Congratulations, Dawn. The Thomas Chalmers Brainerd Memorial Award is given to the graduating student or students who, in the opinion of the staff and of his classmates, has successfully combined a generous concern for the welfare of others and enthusiasm for school life. This year we have co-recipients, Mr. Dean Farias and Mr. Mateo Farias. Congratulations. The Jeffrey Russell Prize is awarded to the graduate who is considered by the staff and his classmates to have demonstrated the values of Selwyn House through academic success, good sportsmanship, superior effort, citizenship, and leadership. I'd like to congratulate Mr. Matthew Homa, this year's recipient. Congratulations. The Lucas Memorial Medal, in memory of the founder of the school. This medal is awarded to the graduate who is deemed by the staff and his classmates to best represent the values of Selwyn House through academic success, good sportsmanship, superior effort, citizenship, and leadership. This year's recipient, George Adamopoulos. Congratulations, George.
Congratulations, Dean and Mateo Farias, Matthew Homa, George Adamopoulos, Dr. Vin, and thank you, Mr. Downey. I'd like to congratulate all the award recipients. What an incredible year you had.
Hi, I'm Sharon Cousins, Director of Advancement. I'm really pleased to be here today to announce the Class of 2021 class reps. There are 19 of them, and I'm really glad that so many have volunteered to keep this class together. You've been through a lot, and I know you'll stay tight in the future. The 19 class reps are George, Lucas, Matt, Trey, Justin, Hugo, Jace, T, Dean, Mateo, Mikey, Ted, Noah, Owen, Aaron, Matthew, George P, Thomas, and Gustav. And I just want to say thanks in advance for all that you're going to do for your class. First mission, you're going to tell everyone that by December they should have a new email address at the school. The @Selwyn address is being phased out come December. So number one job, get everyone to have their new emails sent into the advancement office. The next mission, tell everyone that August 18th is a big reunion. It's the Young Old Boys Barbecue, and I really would love to see you all back. It's the Montreal Old Boys reunion October 1st. That is when we hope to see you back yet again. Be the youngest ones there, who cares? Show up and have a good time and celebrate with us. This is the time you come back every 5 years. You've got a great group of class reps, and I know we will see you back often. Take care.
Sir, I have a little delivery for you.
Oh, very nice. Thanks. Come on in. So what do you have here, Mike?
So I'm here to present to you the Class of 2021 Bursary Gift original painting for Mr. Mike Downey. Thanks to you boys, faculty, staff, Old Boys, and anybody in the Selwyn House community who's contributed. We've raised close to $40,000 for the Class of 2021 Bursary Gift so that students in the future can come to Selwyn House thanks to our contributions.
Thanks so much, Mikey. This is fantastic. Not only is it a great piece of art to spend time in the headmaster's office, but at the same time, this is the first grade whose class gift is a bursary or a long-term gift to the school. So thank you so much. This will go on to help students for many years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So there are still more prints available to be purchased so that our bursary can grow even bigger. And in the future, as a class, we can contribute more so that more Griffins can come to Selwyn House.
Mesdames et messieurs, j'aimerais commencer par féliciter tous nos diplômés car ils ont terminé avec succès leurs études secondaires et votre temps en tant qu'élève de Selwyn House est maintenant terminé. Pour George, Matt, Dennis, William, Jace, Tiretta, Eli, Matthew, Sebi, Sasha, Dylan Coubert, Thomas et Gustave, ça fait 12 ans. C'est vraiment beaucoup de temps au même endroit. Mais ensuite, nous avons des gens comme Ethan et Kevin qui nous ont rejoints pour leur 11e année. Regardless of how long you've been here, you're all now part of the Selwyn House Old Boys Association. As a rookie headmaster, I could have never imagined the year that just took place. As I said at the Old Boys tie ceremony, I am very proud of your class as a whole. Throughout the year, you have kept smiling, and you know what? You've been pretty good at following the rules as well. Nous sommes toujours ouverts à vous. Vous faites partie de notre famille, vous serez pour toujours. Une fois de retour à la normale et que vous êtes dans Westmount, veuillez passer à Selwyn pour un dîner à Corstein Hall ou dire bonjour à vos professeurs et entraîneurs. Nous serons ravis de vous revoir. You guys are headed out into the world, and wherever you go, you are representing Selwyn House and your family. But you know what? Above all else, you are representing yourself. Make yourself proud. Whatever you decide to do in any aspect of your life, do it well. Take the time to do the best job you are capable of. Make sure you always give it your best effort. And you know what? Be happy. Life is short. Make sure you find a line of work and a group of friends that make you feel good about yourself and make you happy. You know what they always say? Happy people are always successful, but successful people aren't always happy. Judy Garland, who is best known for being Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz movie, once said, "Always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of somebody else." Also, at any given time, 25% of a given population is struggling with something. Please look out for your friends and family. The world is a very challenging place, and we are all in this together. And we need to be supporting and looking out for each other. But now, let's look to the future. You have been very well prepared for next year, regardless of whether it's a grade 12 program somewhere or a CJEP program. Your teachers have done a great job. I like to say that there are many things that you need to learn before you graduate from high school that are not part of the academic curriculum. Your teachers use the content to teach the skills you need to be successful. Don't kid yourself, next year will be hard. Every time you go up a level, whether that's a grade 11 to a CJEP, or from a double letter sport to a triple letter sport, you will always have to work harder to maintain the same level. But never be satisfied with being at the same level. Always strive to be better. What does that mean? When I'm talking about skills, what am I talking about? Students frequently ask teachers, why am I learning this? So like I said before, you learn the content to learn the skills. It isn't about the number that you get on the test or a term paper. It's about learning how to prepare for the test or how to structure a term paper. Obtenir la bonne réponse à un problème n'est pas aussi important que d'apprendre à résoudre le problème. Si vous savez comment résoudre un problème, vous pouvez répondre à n'importe quel problème. Alors, qu'avez-vous besoin pour réussir l'année prochaine? J'ai 2 conseils. First of all, show up. They actually did a study 10 years ago in the US for first-year university students to find out what made them successful. The number one thing was show up. That is more important than anything else. So wherever you go next year, whatever school you happen to be in, go to class. The second thing is to get your work done. When the teacher assigns something, don't wait until the night before to start working on it. If you have some time today, do something today. Always stay ahead of the game. Now, whether you're talking about hockey or academics, performance is a product of your ability times your effort. Academically, you have the ability. Make sure you put in your best effort. So remember, go to class and do your work. Sounds simple enough. Allez à vos classes et faites votre travail. We're sending you out into a challenging world with many issues, everything from the environment to the way we are treating each other. Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon to change the world. So as you know, we added a 4th truth this year. Be true to your world with integrity, leadership, partnership, and justice. Now is the time where you will go out and put your stamp on the world. You are the future leaders of the world. It will be whatever you make of it. So let's summarize. Be true to yourself. Be the best version of you that you can be. Soyez fidèles aux autres. Soyez gentils et prenez soin de vos amis et votre famille. Soyez fidèles à votre école. Allez à vos classes et faites votre travail. And be true to the world. One last quote. Famous broadcaster Tom Brokaw once said, "You are educated. Your certification is in your degree. Think of it as a ticket to change the world." You guys have the ability to make this world a better place. We are counting on you. Merci. Thank you.
This concludes our awards presentation, and before we shift to our live ceremony for the presentation of diplomas, a few housekeeping items. Mr. Downey and I will move from theatre to theatre to commence the presentation of diplomas. We will begin with 11.5 and work our way towards 11.1. All presentations will be live broadcasted in each theatre. When your name is called, please come from the right side of the theatre, facing the podium, to receive your diploma from Mr. Downey. Stop, take a picture, smile, and return to your seat from the left side of the theatre. We will take a 5-minute pause to prepare for the live broadcast. Please remain seated for the diploma presentation.